Hello guys, welcome back from another video. So today we're going to be discussing something, and yeah, so I'm a big fan, or not a big fan, but I'm a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, and there's actually a new game coming on Roblox that just captures that vibe, that Jujutsu Kaisen vibe. It's a game based on Jujutsu Kaisen. It's coming on Roblox, and we're actually gonna be taking a look at some of their sneak peeks in this video. So yeah, but before we go to, check their sneak peeks, let's roll that intro first. Okay, let's roll that intro. Alright, so that intro's done. After a bit of editing, that intro's done now. And as you can see right now, I'm on All-Star Tower Defense, but later I'll be showing you guys some sneak peeks of the game that they're developing. It's called Jujutsu Breakthrough, Jujutsu Grand Breakthrough, or something like that. And it's very high quality, and you will see that in a bit. I'll show you that right now. And okay, so actually let's stop the talking and I'll show you guys the first clip of their sneak peeks. Okay, it's right here. So as you guys can see in this video right here that I'm showing you, they're actually showcasing here Reisho or Nanami's curse technique. So yeah, let's take a look at it. So I already saw this clip. It's lagging quite a bit. I already saw this clip. Okay, let's wait for it to come back or return to normal. Yeah, I paused it here to search for whoever uses the ratio. Basically, ratio is Nanami's curse technique. I hope you all know Nanami, the blonde guy from Jujutsu Kaisen, the blonde guy that uses ratio to cut up enemies. Yeah, as you guys can see right here, if you look closely in their combat, the animations and effects of their combat is actually super smooth. And it just works really well. It blends very well with the combat, the effects, the animation. If you look at it, it's very smooth. It's not too overdone. It's very, very clean. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the ratio showcase, sneak peek that they have. And yeah, it's very clean. It's very amazing, and it's definitely looking super great. From what I'm seeing right now, it's definitely looking very, very, very great. Okay, so let's move on to the second sneak peek that they showed me, which is Inumaki's curse technique, which is cursed speech. Okay. So yeah, this guy's right here would be cursed speech. So as you guys can see, in the anime and in the manga, Inumaki was the one who used this. I forgot his complete name. I think his name is Inumaki Toge. He uses cursed speech. So yeah, let me go search that up real quick. Cursed speech Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah. So the one that uses this is Inumaki Toge. Cursed speech is basically he uses his speech, and everything he says will happen to the other players. As you guys can see here, when he says slice, the other player gets sliced. When he says sleep, the other player gets sleep or stun, as you guys can see here. And when he says blast away, the other player gets blasted away and blast away. But you can block it though, so it's not too overpowered. If he says crush, the other player will get crushed. And if it says sleep, the player will sleep. And as you guys can see here, I see a constant theme here where the animations and effects are very, very smooth. They definitely did not overdo the animations and the effects for the game. They made it so that the animations and effects were just the right amount. So it blends very, very well with everything, and the end result of this very, very well animations and very, very well effects and very fluid combat is a very amazing, very pleasing to look at combat, where this is actually very important, because in the end, when you're playing an anime combat game, the thing that you will be experiencing the most will be combat. And in combat, animations and effects are the things that are the bread and butter of things. So basically, if you want to play an animation game, the thing that you most often look at is animations and effects. If they're bad, it's very hard to keep playing that game. And as you guys can see here, they just really did that really well. Okay, so they just really did that really well. And yeah, now let's move on to their second or third sneak peek, which I think will be Todo's cursed speech. Okay, so this one right here would be Boogie Woogie. It's a weird name, but it's actually Todo's curse technique. I haven't progressed far enough in the anime to actually observe Todo's curse technique, but from what I've been hearing in the anime, he actually rarely uses his curse technique because he's actually super powerful. That he doesn't actually need to use his curse technique most of the time, even against grade 1 curse spirits, or is it grade 1 or yeah, I think it's grade 1 curse spirit. So as you guys can see right here, the theme here, it's very constant theme of very simple techniques, very simple animations and effects, but still it's very amazing. Actually, I noticed as well that the GUI here is not as good as the GUI in the ratio showcase, the ratio sneak peek, because the ratio sneak peek is actually much later on compared to the sneak peek. So they revamped the GUI, which in my opinion is actually pretty nice. They revamped the GUI. And yeah, as you guys can see here, they have super great animations and combat moves. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so now let's move on to the other stuff that they have. They have other stuff here, and I'm gonna move on to that now. As you guys can see, I think weapons will also be included. That's Nanami's weapon, and there's gonna be more weapons down the line here. I'm gonna show you guys some weapons here. Okay, so that's Nanami's blade, the one with white and black wrappings around it. Now let's look at this one. Is the blade, Nanami's blade, and the cursed spear, which the sister of Mai used. I know a girl uses this spear, I just forgot her name, but yeah, as you guys can see right here, the blade, it's very amazing. So I was very surprised actually in just how fluid the animations for that spear is. Most games nowadays have very boring and bland animations, but as you guys can see here, it's very fun. It really does remind me of Grand Peace and Deep Woken, in my opinion. I think this game has so much potential that it could probably be the best anime game of whenever it releases, hopefully. And this one right here is Megumi's curse technique. As you guys can see, New is carrying him. Sorry guys for the background noise. So yeah, that's Megumi's curse technique, and New is his summon. He can summon New and other he can summon New, and he could also summon a snake, which we will be seeing later on. Yeah, basically that's gonna be a thing. New is gonna be a thing, so Megumi's curse technique is gonna be a thing. We're also gonna be seeing here a snake. It looks like it's gonna be a thing as well. And later on, we're also gonna be seeing some pigs, which I think is from Megumi as well. I don't know. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. By the way, subscribe to Don. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna link his YouTube channel as well. The creator of the game. Subscribe to them, guys. Support them. I'm also gonna be linking the Discord channel in the description and in the comment section. So yeah, let's move on to the final part of the video, which will be my thoughts and what do I think about the game in general. Alright, so let's talk about the final things that I have as thoughts on the game that they just showcased. So first of all, I think the game they just showcased does have a lot of potential. Like I said, the combat looks very great. It's very rare to see a game with such fluid combat and such fluid effects that it simply just works, you know. It's quite rare, and also Jujutsu Kaisen games are also pretty rare in general. Jujutsu Kaisen games are pretty rare in general because there's only a few. There's probably none right now. Yeah, there's none. There's no relevant Jujutsu Kaisen game right now that's in development. So this is actually going to be very special for Jujutsu Kaisen fans, hardcore Jujutsu Kaisen fans. I'm not a hardcore Jujutsu Kaisen fan, but I'm a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. So it's gonna be very special for people like me because I really love Jujutsu Kaisen. Not really love, but I love it. And yeah, they're gonna be adding a lot more stuff in the game, which is pretty nice. And I think it has so much potential. So yeah, if you guys want to join their Discord, I'm gonna link it down below. And I'm not gonna take too long to finish this video because I already said everything that there is to say. The game is just great. Okay, there's nothing much to say about the game other than it being super great. It's such a fun game. It's such a great game. Okay, even though it's not released yet, I can see just from the animations, because I have seen a lot of people make games and they don't put their heart in the animations, in the effects. And animations and effects is such a big part of an anime game, an anime fighting game. Even just here in All-Star Tower Defense, animations and effects just mean a lot, because they are the stuff that you'll always be seeing. And if they're bad and clunky and janky and stiff and not smooth, it will turn you off. But as I was looking over those sneak peeks, it just really shows the amount of effort and the amount of skill that the developers put into the game. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending this video here, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. See you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in on AB's gaming channel. See you guys in the next video, and peace out, guys.